Hello, everyone can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Let's start. All right, so I'm Negar. My name is Negar. I'm from Deriv company. I'm a front-end team lead here. So I'm just here today to tell you a bit more about our company. So thank you for joining me today. So let's start about who we are first. We have about over 250 people and over 40 different nationalities across our offices. And we have right now four offices in Malaysia, one office in Dubai, Paraguay, Malta. We just opened an office in Cyprus and we'll be opening another one in South Africa soon. So this is a little bit outdated, but yeah, they'll update it soon once the addresses are finalized. So the headquarter itself is in Malaysia. So that's the Cyberjaya office, which is where I'm located myself. So that's where you'll be applying for if you do apply to us, because yeah, it's the headquarter, right? But if you are located in any of the other countries that we have offices in, so you can apply for those offices as well. So now let's move on to what is different about working with us. So first of all, as you saw, we are growing quite fast. So we are looking to hire more people who fit in with the kind of energetic, enthusiastic, open-mindedness that is the culture here. Then employees here have a voice. So everyone can speak up if there are different ideas, if there's a task going on and you think that it can be done in a better way. So we like to challenge each other and speak up and give constructive criticism, kind of bringing up better ideas about how to do things. We are purpose driven. So our main focus is the client, is the customer of what the services that we provide. So we are always trying to give them the best that we can and optimize the services that we have. But we don't forget to have fun. So it's a very casual setting here. Like if you see, like I'm basically wearing casual clothes here. We have flexi working hours. We have leisure areas in the office where you can sit, talk to each other. You can even exercise in the office. And it's an open layout. We don't really have like cubicles or like setting apart. We just sit together, work together. Even outside the office, we like to spend time with each other. We have team building activities. And I think this is useful because it gives you kind of a connection with people outside of the departments that you usually work with. So let's say that I'm in front end. Tomorrow I need someone in customer support to help me with something. Yesterday I went out with this person. So I already have that connection. It's easy to reach out and talk to them. Then we're also a global company. So we have, as I mentioned, over 40 different nationalities. This means that you can learn from different cultures. You can even travel. I mean, not now, but usually you can travel to different countries and meet with different peoples and nationalities. It's a very open environment. You can learn a lot, share life experiences with each other. And it's not restricted to projects within one office. So let's say I'm in Malaysia, but there's a project going on that I'm involved in, someone from Dubai is involved in, someone from Malta is involved in. So this kind of brings in different perspectives and different ways of working. So it makes it more creative and more challenging, more interesting as well. Then lastly, we invest in our employees. So it's kind of there's a lot of opportunities for growth. Myself, I've been a team lead for 2 years now. I've been with the company for 5 years. This is my first job, so it's kind of unusual to be growing this fast, but it's kind of like it's your own. Yeah, it's your own. Like if you take charge of your tasks, you take ownership of what you're doing. So there's always the company acknowledges that, and it gives you the opportunity to grow as well. We also provide assistance, like you can take some seminars and courses to grow yourself and your skills as well. And it's kind of not a straightforward, like you don't have to stay within one career path. If you want to switch from front end later to back end, you can. If you want to change to UI, UX, anything basically, because we are investing in you as an employee, not as a developer in front end only. Sorry, my voice gets a bit shaky when I talk for a while. So let's talk about what kind of products we offer. So basically, what we are is an online trading platform, and we have an open source API. So because we have this API, we can have different platforms based on the same API, and we can offer our clients different ways to trade. So what we try to do is we try to take away the middleman, so the client can just directly trade however they want. And because different people like different things, so we offer different products. For example, here on the mobile device, you can see that's our DTrader platform. So here, the focus is on the chart. The chart is the main thing here. The client can analyze the data, then they can make the trade that they like to do. Whereas here, this is our debug platform on the laptop. So you can see it's all automated. There's no chart here. There's a bunch of logic blocks that the client can put together, and then they can do automated trading based on the logical conditions. So they don't need to manually control it. Then here in the back, in the big monitor, that's the well-known trading platform MetaTrader. So let's say some client is already used to MetaTrader UI, they like to keep doing that, using that. So we provide our services on MetaTrader so they can use the same UI, but then our platform. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one that I showed you. This is Deriv. So we used to be on binary.com. We have rebranded to Deriv.com. So you can see how it used to look like. The trading used to be on the top, the purchase buttons, but the chart itself used to be on the bottom. So when you scroll down here, you lost now the trade. So clients wanted to be able to see the chart and trade at the same time. That's why we rebranded to this platform. Oops. Okay, so this is our DTrader platform. You can see it's more modern. The focus is on chart. The trading and the charting is on the same page. It's more robust. It's a smoother trading experience. The focus is more on SEO performance. It's using a different technology altogether. So yeah, this is how we kind of grow. We come up with new ideas, new projects, new platforms. And the creative freedom is a lot because, okay, this is the UI that we need to implement, but what language do you want to implement that? And that's completely up to us. We can suggest new technologies that come up. So we're always like learning and growing, and it's a lot of freedom of choice as well. We are trusted to make a lot of decisions on our own. The good thing is that all of our front-end repos are open source, so you can find us on GitHub. We do all of our work in the open because we use the API, so front-end and back-end are completely separated. This kind of creates that transparency and trust so that our clients know that, okay, these guys, this is the code, they're not hiding something, they're not making me lose my trades, everything is out in the open, you know? And this is our API as well. So the open source API, you can have a look in the API playground. You can try the list of our API calls are here. The documentation is here. Everything is just very transparent and open. Okay, so the tech tools that we have specifically for front end, that would be making these kind of websites. So static websites, trading websites, mobile platforms, landing pages, marketing emails. It can really be any kind of level or skill. If someone is just interested in CSS, okay, great, they can do emails and landing pages. Someone cares about logic and implementing JavaScript, things like that, okay, they can work on, for example, the chart system or the trading system, things like that. So we just give people the projects that they're interested in. And then for the backend team, so they take care of our API database, system integrations like Cashier, and we also have a quants team, and they take care of the pricing. So they deal with a lot of calculations, algorithms, analyzing the real world markets, things like that. I think I covered everything. Okay, any questions?
There are some questions here on the side. So, first of all, what about the remote opportunities at Deriv?
Okay, because right now COVID situation, right? So we do have remote, we have telecommuters originally before COVID as well, but now also because of COVID, like we can't really bring people in as much. So yeah, we do have remote work. Um, Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
And there was another question. So, irrespective of what position you're applying for, is it necessary to have prior knowledge of commodities, trading, and stock market
No,
before applying?
no. No, I think for the first year I was here, I wasn't really sure what our website is doing. It's you learn on the job. It's okay. You, as long as you have the potential and you're interested, you're open, you have that kind of mindset that you want to learn. Um, you can just join and learn on the job. That's fine. It's more. It depends what department you're applying for. For me, for front end, we don't really mind as long as you have knowledge of front end technologies, you have the right attitude. You can always just learn on the job because it's not about trading. For quants, that would be more required to know about trading. It would be better to know because you are working on the pricing systems and the feed systems.
Okay, thank you. We will end the session here. Rest of the questions can be answered in chat.
All right, cool. Thank you.